Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be making my June journal. I'm using this Arteza composition book I found at Ollie's. It was like a big pack of them, and I'm going to be using this book club paper pad that I used in an earlier video. I have 2 of these, so I should really start using it. And honestly, it was on the floor from the last time I used it in a video. So I just said, screw it, I'll use this. Full transparency here, you guys. So let's get started. I need glue stick. You know what I hate about using composition books is gluing the pages together. I find it absolutely frustratingly annoying, and I kind of want to just rip this out and resew in the signature with the correct amount of pages. Should we do that? Why not? Let's do that. So, I need this guy right here to be able to grab and pull the signature threads out. See that? Okay. There we go. I'm going to rip it here so we can get that out and not have one long line. Right? Why not do it this way? There's no law that says you have to keep, oh, I just ripped that page. That says you have to keep your entire composition book when you're doing this kind of journal. Let's get that off to the side. And now we have this. See? Look at that. All right. Now, what is this for? It's April. So this is for June. There are, what, 30 days in June. So I need 30 pages, right? That's 16. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then extra. Sounds great. All right, there we go. That's what we needed. We're going to put it back in, and it makes this teeny tiny, but so much easier because I don't need to glue them together. I don't do like painting and stuff on mine like a lot of people do. I'm literally just gluing and writing. And then we have our what this is called. Jeez Louise. Let's go with black, shall we? Yeah, let's go with black. And then the all. All right. So I usually do 3 times the amount. I'm only doing a 3-hole. And since there's only 1, I'm not caring to measure or anything like that. Now, if there was more than 1 signature, you know I would measure. but I don't care to measure today. And also, this is April, so I'm still sick. But if you know, okay, so there's already holes in here because obviously, so let me just clamp this in place so it doesn't shift when I'm poking the holes through. We just don't want it to shift, that's all. And I put this one on. Let's get that down right. There we go. I could see that it was like bubbled. Okay. So now, since there are holes, I could always count. There's 24. So this one here will go 12. So like that, and then 4 up, and then 4 down. All right, there we go. So in through the middle. I also could have added some of this book paper in, but one of the reasons that I like using a composition book every once in a while is for the all plain pages. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like ripping out pages and losing count, because I lose count every time. And also, I have yet to find a glue stick that I think works great. So if you have any recommendations for a glue stick that you think is the best glue stick, and don't come at me with Elmer's, because I don't know how anybody gets Elmer's glue stick to work and stay and not eventually fall apart. Because I've used Elmer's. Okay, and then we have that tight. Oh, it's 10 o'clock already. I just came downstairs. I didn't realize it was 10 o'clock when I came downstairs. My kid has been sick and he finally went back to work today. So, all right, there we go. Done. Now we just have to do the cover and get that done. And because this is, it's like a glossy cover, it's not the normal cover for a composition book like that you would get at Walmart composition book. So I have to use double-sided tape for it. And we can put away the crappy glue stick. Oh, I forgot the awl. Oh well. I'll just throw it in the drawer. Now let's find what paper we want to use. I want to cover the back, probably the inside, but not the back inside. I don't care about that. And the front. There is one piece in here I know I want to use. Here it is. This piece here I want to use. Like, look at that. Won't that be cute? And then for the inside, this one I've already used. Well, I have another. I have an entire other book. And I need something for the back. Let's use this for the back and change what we're using on the inside. One of these. I like that better. All right. Let's measure, cut to size. Always measure your own book, you guys, okay? I'm going to measure it from the black out. So this is 6 5/8, 5/8, right? Yes. 6 5/8 by 9. Okay, that's a 9, and it's not quite 3/4, but it's over the 1/8. Okay. So we're going to do the 6 5/8 first. Here it is. Okay, and then it was what? In between 5/8 and 3/4. I'm just going to go to 3/4 and we will trim. So we have that. All right. And then this one I need to measure again because there's no, we need to go to here. So it is 7 3/8. A little over 7 3/8. So once again, I'm going to go to the 1/2 inch and I'm going to trim. And then 9 3/4, and I will trim off. Okay. And then this one, the back to the 6 5/8. I couldn't remember. 6 5/8, and then the 9 3/4. And trim. That would be not 9 3/4. That would have been 8 3/4. Don't tell me I did that with the. Oh, I did. You guys. That's all right. I will use this piece. I will use some piece and make a pocket. Let me get another piece of paper. We can make a pocket. Okay, I knew it. I knew it. Six 5/8. Woo, I could not remember. You guys, wow. All right, 6 5/8. I should really cut this the right size would be helpful. By, let's just do 4 1/2. There we go. I'm about ready to give up. I'm about ready to give up. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, let's just move on. I will figure it out later. I cut that wrong also because I was not paying attention. That's fine. Shit happens. Alright, what are we on here? We have this one. So let's... I'm actually going to put the tape on the cover. My brain does not work well when I'm sick. That's the problem. And I was not thinking clearly. It's okay. There is a solution to all problems. Okay, there we go. Do this side also. You know what? I'll be back. You don't have to see me tape. Okay, everything is taped, so let's get it on. Yes, and if you can hear, I am still sick. I told my boyfriend yesterday that this cold was actually worse than when I had COVID, because I didn't have COVID that bad, that this cold is horrendous. It's like the never-ending cold, and I totally put that on crooked. Arg. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. We'll fix it. That was a me problem. That was a me problem. I totally put that on crooked. I don't even know how it happened. I could see it happening, but we'll fix it. I mean, honestly, it's my journal. I don't care. When it's my own journal, I don't care, you guys. If it's a journal for somebody, then I care. Oh, I hear my boyfriend up. He's hacking up along. Alright. I went crooked here, too. That's what happened. That's okay. We just trim it out. We trim it and then we move on. Alright, the inside, where I have two separate pieces of paper, because everything's going wrong today. That's okay. One day I'm going to say that's not okay, by the way. Jeez Louise, I hope you can't hear my freaking... Let's be honest, I'm still mad at him for coming here when he was sick. And I told him that too. I said, all you did was succeed in getting all of us sick. There we go. And then we have this guy who is going to be a pocket, but we need some glue. We need some glue. You can see I had started using it for something and then decided I didn't want to use it. But we're not going to let that... We're not going to let that stop us from using it as a pocket. Alright. We're going to trim it out. Glue. All right there. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, and then the back. Hopefully I can get this one on straighter. Let me put my pin in my glue before I lose my pin. Alright. Hopefully this one will go on much straighter than the other one did. Oh, I can get the tape off. Jeez, this one was being stubborn. Okay, we're going to do this one smarter. Just a tiny bit there, but you know what? I'm probably the only one who's ever going to be able to notice it. So let's trim it off up at the top here. And then we will fix the front cover and get the month and the year on the front cover, because you know I need the month and the year. Okay. All right. And there's one other thing. Let me clean this up. I'll be back. Okay, I grabbed some purple washi tape. I'm just going to use that around the edges. Some purple washi tape. And that will be how we solve our problem of screwing up. I'm even going to go down here. Okay. And then I'm just going to fold it over onto the inside. That'll also strengthen our little pocket over here, just in case we didn't get enough glue on the edge. There we go. There we go. And the only other thing that I do want to do besides get the date and the year, the month and the year, is I wanted to start, where's my paper trimmer? Here it is. I want to start at the beginning of every month. Not at the beginning. During the month, I want to start keeping a record at the beginning of the journal, all the books I've read. That way, if I want to go back and see what I read for the month, I just have to pull a piece of paper out and read it off of a piece of paper and not have to flip through the journal, or God forbid, because you know what? I'm going to tell you that I use Storygraph and Goodreads, and Goodreads always screws up. It's always missing books. Even though the first thing I do when I finish a book is go into Goodreads, add it to Goodreads, go into Storygraph, add it to Storygraph, download the picture of the cover. That is what I do every time I finish a book. Boom, 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 in that order. And always, Goodreads will be missing a book. So I'm just going to leave one of these pieces so I can just write the name of the book, and then if I have to, I can go on the back and have a record in the beginning of every one of my journals, the books that I've read. And then let's, just for shits and giggles, put book corners. So what do I have? On the corners, all four corners. So should I do silver? I have rose gold. Oh, I think I want to do the rose gold. Do I have enough rose gold? Is the question. Come on, I need one more. Yay, I had enough. So we're going to do the rose golds. On all the corners of the books. All right. Okay, and then the back corners. And like I said, I did not bother covering the back. How often are you flipping and looking at the back? I don't know about you, but never. Never am I looking at the back, inside back. So why waste the paper on the inside back? There we go. Now just to write. Okay, so I have these Sharpie markers. I just grabbed the purple one. And I'm just going to handwrite it. When is this for? June. There we go. June 2025, journal done. Oh man, I just smeared it. That's okay. And then it's all ready to go. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing a different way to do a composition book instead of the normal tear and glue. Like I said, I hate the tear and glue method. I hate it. It's such a pain in my butt. So if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.